All right, I think we've got our puppy back, so we're going to try to go back to what we were talking about with just adding in those voice cues for sit and down. And we'll see how that goes. If that doesn't work, we'll try working on drop it more. If that doesn't work, she might just be done for the day. So, it's the nature of working with animals. Sometimes whatever you wanted to work on is not going to happen. Rossi, touch! All right, we'll be right back. Rossi, come here. Touch. Alrighty. Maybe we have a dog. Come here. Yeah. Maybe. Rossi, sit. Down. Touch. Her auto sit is so good that we're not getting a whole lot of practice with sit-in, which is awesome. It's a good problem to have. Rossi. Down. Sit. Touch. Down. Scooch back a little so you guys can see us better. Sit. You can see she kind of had to think hard about that one. Rossi. Down. So it's funny, you can see if my hand isn't touching the ground, she's not really seeming to get down right now. And it could also just be that she's fried. She doesn't seem as hungry right now. She's a little zoned out. Rossi. Touch. She's grabbed her space ball and is running off with it. And now she's back to check her water again. We'll be right back. Come here, kid. Let's do this. Here's your squirrel. So we got the squirrel. She got my hand, all done. Just for a minute. We got the squirrel. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little. It's gonna be super fun. And then I'm just gonna stop playing. The second her mouth comes off the squirrel, I'm just holding. I'm not really playing. I'm gonna click and then give her a treat. And then resume the game. Rossi, get it. You gonna get it? Well, resume the game if the dog wants to. Rossi. Alright. Take that away. Give her a treat. So that was an example of an exchange game. Just put that up there. Rossi, what's this? What's this? You wanna get it? You wanna get it? There we go. That construction that's going on nearby is, or in your house, I guess, is definitely distracting her. You want to do some mat training? She just pulled her mat down. Okay. This is not something to tug on. So I'm just going to stand up because she's being rude and ignore her. Rossi. And then she walked away and was polite. So we're going to go back to this. Maybe some relaxation is what she needs at the end of all of this, even though we've done a lot of mat training already today. If that's all she's got left in her tank, that's what we'll work on. So I think you guys have a little bit of an idea of how to do some of that drop it training that I talked about. basically, you guys can either do some exchange, well, you're going to kind of do all of it. So some of it's going to be exchange games where, you know, I took this Chewy away from her, and then I gave her a treat. That's an exchange game. We did some exchanges with the toys. Yeah, very sudden itch. And then we did some where I'm playing with her, and then I kind of stopped playing, but I don't let go of the toy. As soon as her mouth came off the toy, I clicked and gave her a treat. That one seemed to work really well. I just couldn't get her to engage with the toy again in order to show, you know, kind of further demonstration. But you guys can practice a lot of this stuff by, you know, intermittently, like picking up her food bowl and then giving her a spoonful of peanut butter. So all we're doing is she's learning, again, that whenever I take something away from you, you get something better back. That comes into play with the wood chips, so then that you can exchange. And again, with toys, we want her to learn that it's not always the end of the game if we take the toys away. Sometimes you just get a different toy. So it's not a big deal. Let's see, we also worked on mat training. We kind of proofed the mat training. We worked on some of the knocking and stuff. She is not built up on the correct amount of distance, at least right now, if we're going to be filming in this room, to work on doors right now, or at least like house entry. So if we can work on that, and then next time we'll also have 2 people, so we can work on practicing, like, you know, her hearing the keypad going while she's on the mat, and her staying on the mat. And so again, so you guys aren't going to have her on the mat all the time. I don't expect you to put her on the mat when you've got guests coming over, because the guests are going to kind of they're going to want to come say hi to her. But it's teaching her that that stuff is all just not a big deal, and that it's okay to just chill out. So even if, you know, in reality, she's not actually physically going to be on the mat when you've got guests coming over, practicing with the mat is going to help her be more calm at the door. You guys can also practice, you know, teaching her to go to her bed when she hears this door. Just kind of let me know what you guys are interested in. Teaching your dog to go to their bed when they hear the door is a really tough behavior, but it's totally possible. She's trying to target. My dog, instead of that, we've taught him to go grab his favorite tug toy when he hears the door, because that's like an equally exciting thing versus, you know, if you hear the door and you're excited to go greet the people, but I'm telling you to go to your bed, that's not very fun. But for my dog, learning, oh, when I hear the doorbell, I'm going to go grab my favorite toy, that's super exciting. That was a much easier thing for him to learn, and, you know, equally as good, people think it's adorable that he brings the tug toy when they come to visit. So she's doing a great job with her target training, with her mat training. You guys are clearly doing a good job with that. She's doing a good job with It's Your Choice. What I would like you guys to work on, again, is just kind of furthering her fluency of these behaviors. So that's going to mean sometimes just giving the voice cue for sit, and if she sits, great. Sometimes just giving the hand cue for sit, and working on making sure that she can listen to one or the other and doesn't always need both. And then once she's good at that in this super easy, and well, actually today this environment wasn't all that easy. We had a lot of interruptions. We had a lot of people coming in and out, which is fine. That's all good practice for her. But anyway, practice it here. And then you can slowly work up to practicing, you know, a hand signal only sit when you're out at a brewery or something like that. So we're going to call it for the day. I'm going to take her out one more time, then put her back in her crate. And hopefully I'm going to see you, Maren, next time I get to see Rossi. Touch. Good. Alrighty.